Alright, let's do it again. Eric here from server 57. Back at it again. One thing I wanted to talk about with you guys, somebody, I think it was Ezra Scarlet that is in our guild, was asking me, or maybe they're not in our guild. Maybe it was on a different server. I can't remember right now. They asked me why the dodge button goes backwards for them, and it's like that for both the Enchantress and the Gunner, and for Hunter and for Swordsman it dodges forward. So I told her one of the best things that you could do, and I told her I would make a video on this. One of the best things you can do is in that chapter 2 trial, and we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Sorry, you might hear my son in the background. What? It's a hanger. Leave that alone. Go play in the bedroom. Stay out of the closet. Alright, so one of the things we're gonna do is we're going to practice dodging across the poison mushrooms here, and that's going to help you out, and it's going to feel really awkward at first for Enchantress and Gunner. But that's going to help you out in battle, and now this is very easy for a hunter to do. And I will show you exactly what I'm talking about here in a minute. We gotta get to some of those poison mushrooms. But once you get into PvP battle, if you want to lunge forward, this will kind of develop your muscle memory in your hands to pull that joystick in the opposite direction right before you hit that dodge button. There's also places to do this in regular chapter 2 as well, but I mean, you're gonna be spending energy just to practice dodging. Not really worth it. But here's one of those poison mushrooms. So as we dodge, we just dodge right across it. And even though it knocks out that mushroom, or it could knock out that mushroom, it's not going to affect us anyway, even if we hit that poison mushroom. So anyway, that's the dodge going forward. I will switch over to my Enchantress here and show you guys that dodge on the Enchantress. As soon as I finish up this trial, let's just go ahead on auto. Go. There you go. And here's another one of those poison mushrooms that are right here. We just dodge right across that. See how it knocked it out, but I'm not poisoned anyway? Well, I ran into one while I was attacking there, but no big deal. I mean, it might hurt you a little bit, but even as a brand new player in Chapter 2, that's probably not going to have a huge effect on your health unless you are super, super weak going into that trial. And I always suggest doing trials with a full group of 4 people until you are absolutely certain that you can solo that trial. Now let's go over here to my Enchantress. Here is my Enchantress, and we're gonna go ahead and do another one of those trials. Looks like my partner is online, so I'm gonna need to go ahead and see if she's here. Alright, so we're going to go into this Chapter 2 trial again, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about with that dodge backwards. And a lot of people, as they're running forward, they want to try to dodge forward, and you accidentally dodge backwards just like that. So you just keep going over the same place over and over again. So let's get rid of some of these guys here, and we'll try to hurry this along as fast as we can. Anyway, that dodge going forward, even if you're in battle, you just pull your joystick away from them, or in the opposite direction that you want to go, and you want to practice that over and over and over again, so that you don't accidentally dodge in the wrong direction. Don't run into the wall. There you go. Yeah, and then I just took out the mushroom anyway. That's not the one I wanted to show you guys anyway. But as long as you can pull that joystick in the correct direction right as you're running up to those mushrooms. Come on, aim. Again, this is an alt for me, so I'm not the greatest with an enchantress anyway. Found that out in server 29. I have too much of an aggressive style to really do enchantress. Still have one alive here? You die. Alright, so here we go. So even auto, right before I get up to this mushroom, we're gonna pull the joystick back and dodge. Nope. And I was lagging there. There we go. Dodged right across that mushroom. We can try that one more time. Let's see how that dodges forward instead. Just pulling that joystick back very quickly there. Since we're here and I have my partner, let's go ahead and run through an Eternal Fantasy with you guys. That doesn't take too long anyway. And I know Z-Girl will like being on video. We'll see if she is ready to go here because she's messing with her gem. Oops, and then I wrote that to the wrong person. Yes! Go now. I don't need to be having that. Go in the bedroom. Alright, Z-Girl's ready to go. That is the most annoying toy I've ever seen in my life. Alright, so we are going to run floor 16 here. I think Yeah, let's just do 16 through 20. Since I don't feel like bonusing up, I can't remember how easy this was for us. So this should be pretty easy. One of the things about Eternal Fantasy is that if you do end up getting somebody that is more powerful than you by a couple 100,000 or whatever, and they say, hey, let's run the higher floor, the highest floor that you can right now. You want to be able to do these floors solo in case you can't find a partner for the day or your partner doesn't show up or whatever happens. I mean, life happens. So you don't want to get too deep into Eternal Fantasy running with somebody else that's much higher powerful than you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And we always kind of want to wait for our partner to start in here too. Let them load and get into the game. Otherwise we're going to be taking on everybody by ourselves when we could just be doing it with 2 people instead. I'm going to have to listen back to the quality of the sound in this video here. Hopefully it isn't ruined too bad by my son. That was a Ninja Turtle toy that he has. And he's like, let's go! And if you guys think it's bad once on a video, try listening to it about 100 times every day. My son is 3.5 years old now. Just in case you were wondering. I gotta make him some dinner after this. Oh, and we're gonna get some energy too. Since it will be 11 o'clock. Alright, floor number 20. And we are unharmed. So we might go ahead and try the higher floor. I forget just how difficult that is. Z-Girl went with Immemorial Wrath. I'm pretty sure that's what I was seeing. Right there, that's Immemorial Wrath. So she needs some fire gems. Z-Girl, do you have fire gems in your ring? Yeah, you do. Alright.
I have.
Oh, you need a fire gem in your artifact, too. What are you doing? You didn't tell me that you had Immemorial Wrath. Alright, so that will be it for today, you guys. We'll cut this one a little bit short. Just figured I would get that dodge video out of the way and show you guys an Eternal Fantasy. And we will see you for the next video. Eric from Server 57. Leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Feel free to ask any questions. Later, guys.